Right, hey guys, it's Weston here. So today I'm going to be taking a look at potentially the best budget mechanical keyboard you can pick up right now. But before we get into it, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Granvela for sending this out to review. So let's get into it. So the first thing I really love about this keyboard is how it's made. Now it's made from a combination of metal and ABS, and it feels fantastic. It feels really premium, it's well put together, and it's really durable. So the entire body is made from metal, and like I said, it's got a real premium air to it, and it just feels much more expensive than what it actually is. So the next thing I really love about this keyboard is its compact size and its design. So it measures in at 357mm long by 156mm wide by 38mm tall. So it's a really compact keyboard. I also really love how minimal it's designed as well. So looking at it without its RGB lights on, and I actually like it more without the lights on, but I just think it's really clean and it's a really nice looking keyboard. The only nod you get to it being an actual gamer's keyboard are the RGB lights, which you can switch off if you don't like them, and the MechanicalEagle logo. Now there's one thing I don't like about the design, and that is the screws. Now I don't mind that they're there, I just wish they were countersunk into the actual body, because they do stick out a little bit, and that just sort of ruins the aesthetic a little bit for me, but it might not bother you. So the next thing I like is the keys. Now I say I like them, I do like them, but there's one little thing that just really bugs me about them, and I'll get to that now. So this keyboard has an 87 key layout, and it is a US layout as well, so just keep that in mind if you're buying it in the UK. So the keys are really nice, they've got a nice 4mm travel, which is pretty good, and you don't need a massive amount of force to get them to register a click, so that's really good. So these use a blue switch. Now they're not cherry switches, they're just a blue mechanical switch, and like I said, they feel really nice, it types really nice, and gaming on it is really responsive as well. The only issue I've found with it is just how loud it is. Now I've used mechanical keyboards in the past and they are quite noisy, but this one is just unbearably loud. And what I'm going to do now is just give you a little demo just so you can hear how loud it actually is. So let's cover a couple of features now. So like I said, this has RGB lighting, and the way you use that is by using the FN key in combination with the number keys as well. So pressing FN and 1 will get you 1, and so on and so forth. And you actually get a little instruction manual, and that tells you which number does which thing. So you've got things like FPS mode, all those different types of game genres have got their own different lighting pattern. I think it's really cool that you can actually have custom colours for different genres of games, and I think that's a really great feature. The only thing that I really don't like about it is there's no actual solid colour option. Now there may be really deep down in the programs in it, you can actually do that, but unfortunately I've not been able to dig it out and find it. Now what I mean by a solid colour pattern is, so say if you've got a colour matched setup, so say if you've got black and red, or black and green, or white and blue, or whatever colour scheme you've gone for, this keyboard isn't going to match unless you turn the RGB lights off. Some other cool features are things like N key rollover, which is really easy to access. Again, not a feature I use, but it is there. It's also got dedicated media keys and a brightness control as well. Right guys, so that is pretty much it for this review. So what do I think of this keyboard, and is it the best you can pick up at the minute? Well, for a price of £35 in the UK and $50 US, it's actually really good value. Like I said, it's fantastically made, really solid. I've had keyboards twice the price of this, and they're nowhere near as nicely made, so it wins massively there. And yeah, the keys, like I said, they feel really nice, it's just they're stupidly loud. But if you can cope with that, then it is definitely worth considering for £35. Is it the best out there? Well, it's the best I've ever tested at this price, but maybe if you shop around you might find one with less bugbears than this one. Right guys, so that is pretty much it for this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all on the very next one.